Knicks lose once again. 2 in a row. They lose to the Wizards. Yeah. No offensive execution. Terrible loss. Where's my offensive execution? These are pro basketball players. I feel like I'm watching a first grade basketball game where everybody's just ISOing. Like, the difference between the New York Knicks and the Washington Wizards on offense, if you're really paying attention, is amazing. The Washington Wizards were moving the ball movement, amazing. The ball was just popping for them. But us, it was just Jalen Brunson. And, bro, it has to, as much as Jalen Brunson might have 35 in this game, it has to start with the point guard when you're looking at offensive execution. When you're looking at how the ball pops. You can't... I feel like it's so weird with JB. He's such a good scorer. But you also need to pass because you got to get the ball to other people because that creates ball movement. Like, DeLon Wright. Yes, DeLon Wright. And Monte Morris was just moving the ball, man. And it created so much ball movement because they were getting everybody involved. Everybody just kept moving the ball and they kept making shots. It's not even that they made shots. It was just how much the ball movement. They could have missed all those shots, just that the ball movement was great for them. I mean, the best ball movement we have is when Julius Randle draws 2 and kicks it out. But yeah, it's ever since then. And it's like Quentin Grimes cutting the basket. That's it. Then it's just ISO basketball. These are NBA coaches. Draw up a play. Like, give me a play. Like, give them a play that they'll work with, man. Because they look lost. They look like they don't have a play. They look like, okay, let's go Jalen Brunson. Let's see what he can do. Hopefully Mitch's injury is not that bad because he had sprained thumb. I don't know. Could be a week or so. I have no clue. Not a doctor, but, you know, it sounds not that bad. But yeah. But again, we saw with the RJ injury, him just getting scraped in the hand. You thought that wasn't bad, but here we are. But yeah, I mean, it was decent. It was not a bad, but not a good injury at the same time. Not a bad, but not mild. So yeah. This seems to be mild. But, yeah. You know, just the ball movement wasn't good. I mean, if you look at the Wizards, the ball movement is just there. The defense, not there. How many times are you just not going to close out the shooters? How many times are shooters going to get wide open in the corner? Or shooters going to get wide open in the wings? How many times are we going to let Denny Avdija cook? There is a freaking... a theme with who cooks in a game. Now I'm going to give it to you. DeAndre Hunter's going to score 20. I'm not a better, but you should take the over on DeAndre Hunter's points. Because if he can shoot over 35%, which I don't even know if he's shooting over 35%, but you get what I mean. If he shoots over 35%, and they're playing the Knicks, I'm taking the over on their points. If I'm a bettor, but I'm not going to bet against my team. I'm not going to bet for my team. I just don't do that. But yeah, if you're just a neutral fan, if you see any wing that is playing against the Knicks that shoots over 35% from 3, I think you take the over on their points. I think you take the over on the 3-point shots, on the 3-point shooting efficiency, or how much threes they make. But yeah. It's sad, because that's why I'm saying it. It's sad. I mean, we cannot close out to save our life. DeAndre Hunter's going to be... Let's look at this right now, because we're going to look at next game. DeAndre Hunter... I'm just going to go Basketball Reference. He shoots... He shoots... 37% from 3. Okay, we're effed. Yeah, he's going to be hitting a lot of shots. But they're not that much good of a 3-point team because Kevin Huerter isn't there anymore. But I got Bogdanovich having 25. There's a theme here. There's a definite theme here, and it needs to be taken away, man. You can't have Kyle Kuzma. You can't have Denny Avdija. You can't have Corey Kispert go off. Like, that doesn't work in the NBA. You gotta stop one player, and you also gotta stop the wings, too, because the wings are gonna get open, then we're at, because they can shoot the three ball, and that's a lot. That's 3 points, man, that you'll never get back because you decide not to close out on freaking DeAndre Hunter, and he now has 55 points. Like, it's easy stuff. It's easy fix. And also free throw shooting. Maybe Julius Randle could have hit some of those free throws, but anyway, it was over. But I just feel like it could have looked better. 7-point game. Maybe we could have got stopped. Maybe we could have had a little bit of hope. I was sitting on my couch in the fourth quarter. I was just sitting there in complete sadness from what I was watching. I've not seen him play that bad in a long, long, long time. That's good at the same point because, like, you expect, like, if you have a bad Knicks game, you think, oh, I had this feeling a week ago, but it's different now. It's not different at all. But the bad moments back then were just, they happened like once a week, but they were like, but the bad moments that happen now are like once like 2 months, and you feel them. You really feel them, and this was one you really feel, and it really makes you think about the actual team, the coach, the everything. Like, because back then it's rebuild. No one's gonna get taken for accountability. But we're an actual playoff team, so now people need to take actual accountability. We need to put people in their place, man. Thibs cannot stop. Thibs can't coach like this, man. They can't coach like this, and we can't win basketball games. I mean, the Hawks are just a wash at this point. We're gonna lose that game if we played here. Actually, if we played here, we'd be losing by 40. So, I want a change. And especially now, we're going to go ahead and get Raptors. Well, I got my over on OG Anunoby's points. 2-game road stretch. Hopefully, we can get on the winning side there. It's sad saying that we're going to go on the road. It's probably the best thing for us. We're going to get 2 wins. Probably, I'm guessing 2 wins in a row. It's not even like a crazy statement, man. I mean, you play the Hawks at home. Oh, I got them winning by 100 points. But you play them on the road, the Knicks are going to pull that out. So it's kind of weird. I mean, that needs to be fixed too. You can't have people coming in here with motivation because yeah. And you also have them have motivation to come here, too, and play. Because you cannot be flat-footed in the first quarter and have Kristaps Porzingis come back and run amok on you. That's not going to work. It's not going to win you games. And you can't have, like, bad defense, too, coming in the first quarter. It just doesn't work like that. That's not how you win games. And Thibs needs to understand that. You got to come out with motivation. You got to come out with some spirit, man. You're at home. Come on. Defense. The wins are not just given in the NBA. They're earned no matter where you play. Because no matter what, the other team's going to be there. There's going to be pro basketball players in the other team. You got to bring it every single night. And Knicks didn't bring it tonight, even though they should have won this game, and they felt the consequences of just not bringing it every night. These are pro basketball players. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is a pro basketball player. Kristaps Porzingis is a pro basketball player. Maybe he's not that all-star that you have been playing the last month, but he's a pro basketball player, and you still need to prepare. You can't come out here flat-footed, especially on our home court, because people have motivation to play, especially Porzingis. You got to know that coming in. That's definitely a problem. So yeah, peace out, have a nice day. Let's go Knicks.